Just like Vegas in the sun, ain't no quitting till I'm.
And in steps Manny Machado. He'll start the seventh. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate now is Jock Peterson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Popped him up. Rutschman is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Will Myers. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with two men out. On the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
To the plate now, Austin Nova, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Strom will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Luis Camposano will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. His prior history in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries. 15 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Now the 2-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The first baseman, number 17. 3.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. He's set and the pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up, zips it to Castro for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Next up is Luis Camposano, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chris Paddock is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Starlin Castro. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, here is Keston Hiura. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5.
The second baseman.
First pitch on the way, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in is Adley Rutschman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
The batter, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Chris Paddock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it is. Grounded to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Into the box now, Joaquin Diaz. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Joey Gallo waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. All even now. 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, with 1 swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting John Peterson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The Phillies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win, we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. Home half of the 9th coming up. It's 1-0 San Diego. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
The 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Francisco Lindor. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grisham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up is Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. He makes the catch, and the Padres will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The San Diego Padres came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Emilio Pagan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keone Kela records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Please.